Welcome one, welcome all to another edition of From Broken to Worlds, where I try my best, try my darned hardest to train from injury to become a world-class thrower that qualifies for the 2027 World's Masters Highland Games Championship. I'm a couple days behind on these vlogs, trying to catch up. Just not a lot of time to edit and record lately. But here I am, this was a few days ago now, doing my box squats. What I am happy about with my box squats is I have moved from 225 to 275, a bit of a milestones, added to 50 pounds in the last, maybe a month or so. I'm not too sure exactly when I started the box squats, but that's good. That means my knee is able to tolerate heavier weights, and as I progress, I'm hopefully that will translate into my knee healing quicker and able to handle more loads. It's kind of a bit of a balancing act that should I rest, I'll get weaker, but then maybe my knees will heal faster, or should I train but try to do so in as safe a way as possible, like doing box squats, for example, and that will heal it up or just give it greater capacity. I'm not too sure exactly what the best route is, but this is the route I took, and just the fact that I'm able to tolerate 50 more pounds is good. I'm a long ways from my best squats, but at least there's progression and I'm not stagnating, so that's good. I was happy to get here. Next, I guess, milestone would probably be 315. So I'm on my way getting there. Shoulder presses, I'm also hit a bit of a milestone. I'm doing my singles, where when I get to my top working set, just doing one at a time with short breaks in between. And I'm hoping that will pull up my 3x5, and I'm alternating between the two, doing the heavier single sets and then the lighter 3x5 set. But I'm back in the 200s, and so I did 200 today as my top single sets, and so that's good. I think my best, I'd have to look at my records, but I think my best, I had a 3x5 at 205, I believe was my best. That was last year, actually. So slowly inching my way up. So 200 singles, which is I'm happy with. That means the next time I do my 3x5s, I will be doing 180 pounds. And then we'll keep going up from there. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Happy that we're moving back up again. In a few months to get back to my 305s, or 305s, I wish, 205s, and hopefully beyond. Push a couple more pounds above what I did last year, and that would be awesome. I'd be pretty ecstatic with that. But it seems like the majority of my shoulder pain is, at least it's not hindering. It's still there. I still feel it. A lot of that has to do with my work job as well. I'm a mechanic, and so a lot of mechanics have bad shoulder, especially heavy-duty mechanics. And so I'm not surprised. I'm actually really surprised my elbows have survived so far. Elbows is another common mechanic injury in my particular trade, so pretty happy that my elbows are all right, but my shoulders, have some aches and pains, and it is what it is, but still pressing on, literally here. So yeah, I did 7 out of 7, and that means next time I do my singles, it'll be 205. So I'm happy with that progression. I also think I'm doing a little bit better with my high pulls. Not substantially better, like I do a little bit heavier than I did last time, but technique-wise, it wasn't substantially better, but I do see when I compare the two a wee bit of improvement in technique. And you can see a little bit more of a pop happening. That's probably because I'm getting more confident in my knees, that my knees can tolerate it. I switched from doing power cleans to these. Power cleans, you have to catch it, and that could be a little difficult on the knees. So instead of moving up 5 pounds each time I do this, I'm only moving up 2.5 pounds each time I do this. And that is because historically, when I get to, I don't know, 235, 245, it's a sticking point for me. So I think if I just get a lot more reps under my belt before I approach those weights for this, I think it will benefit me, and maybe I can move past my typical plateau. So this is 207.5. So I'll move up slowly and get there. But happy with how this is improving, and more importantly, that it's not killing my knee. And it's nice to not have knees that were here in pain when you're walking around, especially again, like at my work, I'm always on my legs, and that's part of the problems for my knees is my work, and it's a addition of a whole bunch of things. So, but again, just like my shoulders, still plugging away, still pushing, still popping, sometimes literally popping, and we move forward, we press forward, and hopefully that's the right thing to do. A little hack there, I put the J-cups at a level where you just can still unload the weight, no problem. And yeah, that's about it for this workout, guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. You guys are awesome. All right, guys, have a good one.